You know, try to have a good day, but this article makes me want to ask so many questions. And it says here, maskless Florida woman who called on Pier 1 store customer gets 30 days in jail. 30 days in jail, y'all. Two problems I have with this article. One, since you're white privilege, you're going to get everything slapped on the wrist. Since you're white, 30 days in jail, that's fine. If you were a black person, you would have had like 3 months in jail. And two, why did it take so long for them to arrest this crazy person? Why now? And by the way, the video went viral last June. For some reason, she just doesn't care. A Florida woman who, without wearing a mask, purposefully called on another customer in a Pier 1 store last year has been sentenced to 30 years in jail. Deborah Hunter, 53, will serve time in Duval County Jail, followed by 6 months of probation, an anger management course, and a $500 fine for second-degree assault and a misdemeanor. Judge James A. Ruth said in the Thursday sentence that Hunter's mid-pandemic actions on June 25th could have had deadly consequences for the victim. Heather Sprague, who was undergoing treatment after the removal of a brain tumor of her family. Wow. Not only that, she was at higher risk of probably catching COVID from this crazy broad who spit on her and coughed on her. I have no idea that she had cancer. This is just new to me. And that's even worse. The judge also said that although Hunter was extremely concerned about the well-being of her own family, who have been permanently permanently scarred as a result of her actions, she showed a little remorse for the trauma she inflicted on Sprague and her loved ones. That sounds like an excuse. So you're saying that Hunter was extremely concerned about her well-being? So that gives her the right to spit on another customer. Not spit, but cough on another person. So now you're basically telling us that just like the people who killed the Asian people of Atlanta, you're telling us that since she was so concerned about her well-being, that she had to cough on another customer. No, man, that sounds like white privilege. And as a matter of fact, that sounds like a terrible excuse of a human being. I don't agree with the judge one bit. I'm sorry. When you know you're wrong, you need to do the time. Don't just get a slap on the wrist just because you're white. Because we all know at the end of the day, your white privilege is showing. The attorney did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Sprague declined to answer questions after the sentence. In video recorded by Sprague, and I can't even say her last name, and shared widely on social media, Hunter is seen waiting at a Pier 1 checkout customer. Sprague was recording a heated argument Hunter was having with the store employees. In the video, Hunter turned her attention to Sprague for recording her behavior with a cell phone. So I'm not even going to read, what the conversation was about. You already seen the video. Hunter said in diary tone, then gestured at Sprague by holding up 2 middle fingers. Then Hunter walked towards Sprague and told her what she was about to do. I think I'll get real close to you and cough on you. How about that? The video captures Hunter coughing on Sprague, calling her a derogatory name, and then leaving the store with one of her children. And you want to know what's sad about this situation? Not only that, your daughter is going to be witnessing the whole thing, that she's going to end up doing the exact same thing of what you're doing when she gets older. And that's the definition of a bad parenting. Sprouse, who has 10 children and was undergoing treatment for a brain tumor, told the court that some of her youngest children had weak immune systems after experiencing neglect and abuse before their adoptions. Jesus Christ. The judge said she was unaware about the health of Sprouse's children until Thursday. Sprouse said the cough, which spread spittle on her children. Jesus Christ, I can't even say it. Which sprayed spittle on her face, left her worried about her health, and that one of her family at a time where coronavirus tests were difficult to obtain. During the sentence hearing, Hunter read the letter to the judge detailing how much her husband and 3 children had suffered because of what she did. Though tears to sniffles, Hunter explained how her social circle has shrunk and how her children has been, all because of what you did. It's stupid. He was shunned by his classmates, who will boldly ask him impulsively in the midst of a small crowd if his mother was that lady in the video she said of her oldest son. It was like he was the son of a woman who wore the scarlet letter. You know, I can't read that well, but Hunter told the judge her family is permanently scarred from the fallout of the widely shared video, but that her children should not have to suffer further. Well, that's your fault then. You the one caused it. You the one started it. I often wonder what it would be like if every one of us had a flawed human beings we are, had their worst moments reduced to short video for the world to see and judge, she said. The hardest part in that video shows me in the worst possible light in my worst possible day. In sentence, Ruth focused on the potential impact Hunter's and Sylvia spewing cough could have had on Sprouse and the lack of remorse of empathy for the way the attack affected her victim. I didn't hear much about your client's concern for the actual victim in the case, the judge said. Addressing Hunter's attorney, I haven't heard about the potential deadly impact this could have had of all of them, Sprouse's family. Not only because of COVID, but someone who had cancer and compromised immune system. The judge noted Hunter's daring tone in the video of her obscene genre and said it negated her claim that she had been concerned about social media consequences. Hunter's 6 months of probation comes with understanding that she will be required to undertake mental health evaluations and follow-up treatments of any counselor deems appropriate. The judge added anger management to Hunter's sentence based on concerns about her parenting. Your behavior in the presence of the children is the reason for me to believe that was not the only episode the children have witnessed also or have been exposed, he said. Hunter will start serving her time on April 19th with credit for 1 day served. Bull crap! Bull crap, bruh. So because she's white, she's only getting 30 days in jail for 1 day served. This woman who not only called on a customer recording a video, knowing that she had cancer at the time. Now imagine her immune system would have been worse. And it seems like her daughter or her son or whatever she had, walking out the store with her, have pretty much experienced what her mother and the type of character she had. And you can only imagine that the mom, what the daughter is going to end up picking up the same kind of format her mother had. And you know what? I don't condone this. I don't accept this. 30 days in jail, my butt. You know what I'm saying? She need to get like 6 months in jail. In the middle of the pandemic, she could have died of COVID-19 while surviving cancer. And you show no remorse for it? No, Mo, I don't accept that. 30 days in jail, not enough.